What is up, guys? It's Cal, and in this video I'm going to show you how to unlock the secrets of Zul'Gurub. This is actually something that came out in patch 10.0.7, and what the secrets of Zul'Gurub is that Zul'Gurub is a dungeon that was actually originally a raid in classic WoW, but then with the release of Cataclysm, the raid went away and it became a 5-player dungeon, only heroic difficulty. So all the transmog from classic WoW was not obtainable anymore. I'm showing you how to get that obtainable transmog sets. There's also an achievement involved, and there's also a toy that you can get through doing this. So the only prerequisites that you need is you just need to be level 70. That's it. The other thing I would recommend buying is this Gurubashi Mojo Madness, which you can just buy it on the auction house. Let's look it up. I believe it's going for about 300 gold on my server currently. You will be able to make this as an alchemist. You'll actually get the recipe in Zul'Gurub if you're an alchemist who's 300 in classic alchemy. I figured it's just easier to buy it. If it is relatively cheap, like I said, for me it's 300 gold, so I didn't mind buying it. Anyways, so first step, we're gonna come to Zul'Gurub here in Stranglethorn Vale. So Stranglethorn Vale, Zul'Gurub dungeon. Make sure you have it set to dungeon difficulty heroic. If it is set to normal, it won't let you enter it. So just set it to heroic and then enter it. And then we're going to travel to the last boss's area. Okay, now that we're at the last boss's area, it's just a quick little run. The pyramid right here, Jindo the Godbreaker. We're not going to ascend that pyramid. We're actually going to go to one of the sides here. Doesn't matter which side. I'm going to the right side, and there's going to be an entrance that we can go into. And it's right here. And then by this entrance, there should be a gong. Okay, here is the gong, right there, and then right by it, there is a Shattered Hikari Bijou. So we're going to pick that up, combine it with another piece. Now that we have that, we have to actually engage the last boss for the next step, but before we engage the last boss, we actually have to defeat just 2 of the bosses. You just want to defeat 2 of them. That will allow you to engage the last boss. So, I don't know, just pick any 2. I'm going to do Zanzil and High Priestess Kilnara, because she does also have a chance to drop a mount. Alright, and now with 2 bosses defeated here, we're now going to engage Jindo. So we're going to go to the top of his pyramid here. And now what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to DPS him to 1 health. He gets locked at 1 health, and then it goes to phase 2, and then phase 2 he ports you to the spirit realm. Yep, should teleport you to the spirit realm. And then when at the spirit realm, I'm not going to, you don't want to do anything. You want to go back to where you were before, where the gong was, and you'll find the other piece right here. Pick that up. And I'm gonna go in Feign Death. It does, leave combat with the last boss. If you're not someone who can drop threat, you're just gonna want to leave the instance. I'm gonna go ahead and click these, and it will restore an artifact and give me this quest. Find somebody interested in the restored Hikari Bijou, and it will, turning in this quest will get us an achievement. So now what we have to do is we have to go to Zandalar, Zuldazar, Dazar'alor, and we need to talk to Yojamba, who is located around this area. If you're an Alliance character, this should be still very easy for you to get to. For Alliance, you just need to make your way to Borealis. There's a portal in the portal room, and then you talk to the NPC that's on the boat here, and you can get ported to Zuldazar. So I'm gonna do that now. And now we're here at Dazar'alor. The location's right here. Also, his name is Ren Washo, the trader. Ren Washo, however you say it, in Yojamba. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying words. Anyways, going to this little hut here, located right here. Talk to him, Turn in the quest, and this will get me the Relics of a Fallen Empire achievement. I thought it was going to be Feat of Strength, but it's actually 10 points, so there's a achievement right there. And he does sell some recipes that you can purchase, and these are from Zul'Gurub. So we're going to head back to Zul'Gurub to talk more about what you can do now with all these. So now returning back to ZG, you can now kill the bosses and get these bijou tokens. The bosses do have a rare chance to give a big bag that has multiple bijous in it. If you make your way over to the Cache of Madness fight, which by the way to activate this fight is by clicking on the random artifacts around the edge of the room, and you'll get a prompt for, I think it's like 4 of them. This will activate the boss to kill, but over beside it is a Tablet of Madness. Now, if you have level 300 in Classic Alchemy, interacting with the tablet will give you the recipe to create the Gurubashi Mojo Madness Potion, which I talked about earlier. Then beside the tablet is a Brazier of Madness that anyone can interact with. This will give you a toy. You can use the Brazier of Madness and then drink a Gurubashi Mojo Madness Potion on top of it, and you'll have a buff for 1 hour, and all of the enemies in the dungeon will be friendly to you. Now, if this is your first day doing all this, I wouldn't really recommend using the potion, just because you won't have enough bijous for it to matter, unless you did get lucky and got a bag of bijous, in which case you'll have plenty. The purpose of this potion is that you can interact with bone piles near some of the bosses. Bloodlord Banakir has one near his spawn point, then High Priest Vinoxus has one behind his spawn point, Zanzil has one to the left of the big green cauldron, and High Priestess Kilnara has one at the back of her room. Interacting with these bone piles with not enough bijous won't do anything, but if you have at least 2 of a certain bijou type, then you can interact with the bone piles, give the bijous to it, and it will give you a Gurubashi tribute, which has a chance to give old world blacksmithing, enchanting, inscription, jewel crafting, leatherworking, and tailoring recipes. It will also give you some coins that you can turn into another currency I'll mention later on. In addition to all of that, you can go over to Gazronka's old spot, which is right outside of High Priestess Kelnara's area, and you can fish up some items. It's over where these Gurubashi villagers are. Just make sure you have the Mud Skunk aroma buff. If it doesn't apply to you when you get near them, just walk away from the area and then come back and you should get it. Fishing in this area will give you either a jostled Gurubashi cache or a waterlogged cache. The jostled cache does require lockpicking to open it, but you can only fish up 1 of these 2 a day per character. Fishing up your first one will give you an achievement. These caches will contain bijous as well as classic profession mats and unobtainable boss drops from the old world ZG. Then once you've done all of that, you can come back to the entrance where Ren Washo is. I still don't know how to say his name, but you can talk to him and see what he sells, and he sells a bunch of patterns for bijous and bargaining chips, which also you can get more bargaining chips by killing mobs in ZG, and they'll give you different coins, and Renwasho will have a repeatable quest. You can turn the coins into him for bargaining chips. I think all the items he sells is a total of like 177 bargaining chips. He also sells ensembles for the classic classes. He'll sell a class one and a armor proficiency one, so whether it's cloth, leather, mail, or plate, for 4 bijous and 6 bargaining chips each. So there's really 3 different currency types with all of this. The bijous from the bosses, which are bind on account, the bargaining chips, which are also bind on account from the coins that you turn in, and the coins from the mobs in ZG or the Gurubashi Mojo bone piles, which those coins can be bought on the auction house. They're not soulbound. So and there you have it. Unlocking the secrets of ZG does unlock it on your whole account, so you can do it on multiple characters and send the different currencies around to your characters to get the different recipes. But anyways guys, if you enjoyed this video, then feel free to leave a like on it. You can sub to the channel for more videos like this, and I will see you all in the next video.